So, next, I'm like, what did I do with the cards? How y'all doing today? Thank you for joining. We on 14%, so we're gonna make this 14 quick, okay? So, my bad, y'all. All right. So, from the Sagittarius energy, we're going to do, I guess we can do the Citadel since it came out. I mean, since that's the first one I grabbed. Ooh, and then I want to do the astrology deck next. And you know where I'm going. Pisces. I always be feeling that funky ass Pisces energy on me. So I definitely gotta get into that. I'm sorry, Pisces, but y'all be getting on my damn nerves. Y'all energy is so sad and draining. Like, I'm not going to call it sad and draining, but a lot of Pisces are overly emotional, like overly emotional. So yeah, like I said, I've dealt with masculine Pisces energies, and most of them are overly emotional, just like the women. Like I stated that before. I'm like, I had a female roommate that was a Pisces in the past, and I wasn't a big fan of her because I'm like, I didn't like her energy. Like she would just sit in the bed all day and just be sad, and I'm like, bitch, this is not sad bitch club. Sad girls, hell no, bitch. Leave me fucking alone, bitch. This is not the sad girls club, bitch. It ain't shit. Get the fuck back. Get the fuck back. I'm not, and I feel like, and that is the biggest thing right now. I feel like it's so much energy on me that's just like trying to bring me down with them. And y'all know I've been going through this bullshit. And I understand we all going through it right now. But fuck these negative energies. Fuck them up and keep pushing. But yeah. The Citadel instructional booklet. So this is going to be a Sagittarius reading. These are new decks, new cards. These are what they look like. This is what it came in. All right. So, let me pull a few cards for our Sagittarius energy. Ugh. The Miser. So I feel like more so that's saying like stubbornness and inflexibility. You know, a miser is usually like something you use to get over an energy, not get over an energy, but like a vice, like a, what do they call it? It starts with a C. How you doing? But it starts with a C. I forgot the word, but yeah, it's like something that you go to or turn towards whenever you feel a certain way, or when you do a certain thing. Alrighty, so let me get the Alchemist, the Miser, the Merchant. So like I said, this is Sagittarius energy, the Miser, stubbornness and inflexibility. So maybe you're in this energy right now where you're feeling super stubborn, and it's like you don't want to work with anyone, and you're too busy focused on the Patron is on the bottom, and I'm going to pull that out as well. All right, so I feel like you're in this energy where you're too stuck and feeling like you're stubborn and you're inflexible and you're using drugs and alcohol to cope with whatever energies you feeling. I wish I had my other decks because then I go deeper into it, but Right now, I'm gonna just go off my mind. How you doing? So I feel like this energy is saying more so maybe you dive into alcohol or drugs, whatever drugs of your choice that you may have, because you feel like you are stubborn and inflexible. You are too stubborn to deal with people or for people to truly want to deal with you. And you don't like to work on nobody's time but your own. You don't like to be flexible with people. You just want things your way or the highway. And that ain't how shit works, sweetheart. It's not how shit works, Pudding. Okay. The merchant, self-worth and trade. So I feel like maybe you're also trying to trade some type of energies right now. It's like you're trying to show your self-worth, or you're trying to, you know how they say, like, who are you trying to, like, who are you trying to convince? Like, me or you? Like, are you trying to convince me that that's true, or are you trying to convince yourself? So, yeah, I feel like, and you act maybe in this stubborn energy, or you act very inflexible with people, or you don't mesh with people well because you are too busy trying to prove your self-worth to everybody and say like, hey, I'm this, I'm that, you ain't need nobody else because I'm the most valuable thing in the world. And that's where you fuck up at. Yeah, I'll read the other definitions and stuff later, but I don't think I need to. 639, I'm on point. I'm on point. Okay. The Alchemist, balance, invention, and destruction. Love, I don't know what those words say inside of there. But yeah, so I feel like it's saying you look at yourself in an alchemistic energy to be able to say, like, okay, well, if I bring all of these forces together, or if I, use this person for that, or use this person for this, and use this person for that, then I can alchemize what I want or my future, or I can alchemize everybody's shit. And it's like, you can't do that. You have to have balance in that energy. I'm going to read the cards after, but I'm going for what I know. Okay. So, yeah, balance, invention, and destruction. So, yeah, I feel like, and maybe you're destroying something, or you are destroying yourself trying too hard to prove your self-worth, or trying too hard to prove that you are worthy. The vengeance. That was not the last card. We're going to go to the patron. Mentorship and finances. The patron. Oh, you know what a patron is? A patron is someone who goes to a place of business to, like a customer, to get a service provided to them. So you go into the bar, you are a bar patron. You go out to eat, you are a patron at this restaurant. So that. Okay. And then overcoming. So I'm still reading the wrong card. Oh. The patron, mentorship, and finances. I feel like maybe it's also saying that you have a mentor, or you are a mentor to people. And maybe I feel like you aren't the best mentor because, like I said, you have to become the student and the teacher. So you have to be in that energy to where you're watching people and you're learning from those people. And you have to also be in the energy to where you can be taught things. Because if you cannot be taught things, then you are fucking worthless. Hard truth. But if can't nobody teach you shit, you worthless. Okay, the patron, mentorship, and finances. So I feel like it's saying you need to learn how to become a patron to people instead of just wanting people to be a patron for you. You want everyone to stand up for you, but you never stand up for anyone else. Or you never stand for anything. You just stand for whatever, you feel me? You stand up for you stand up for other people, or what other people's motives or agendas are. But I mean, you don't stand up for what other people's motives or agendas are, but you stand up for yourself. It's like, it's all about me, 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 instead of being in the energy to where it's like, I'm going to patronize this person or their business and show them that I support them, and give this support here and there. I'm going to give this support here and there. I'm going to pass out support everywhere because everybody deserves it, not just when you're doing what I want you to do. Yeah. And I feel like maybe that could be affecting your finances as well, because you don't support other people. You only really support yourself and what you want. And it affects your finances a lot. You're supposed to be a mentor to people. You're supposed to be in this mentor energy, but you're not being a mentor. You're not doing what you're supposed to do. You're not fulfilling your destiny on this earth. The vengeance, overcoming slights, and a choice. So, yeah, there's a choice that must be made. Someone has to make a choice about something. You have to be able to overcome things that you are trying to overcome. Don't focus. It says the vengeance, not revenge. So, like, I guess when you think of the saying, like, vengeance is mine, like, then it's like, okay, well, yourself, don't focus on, like, trying to get revenge from people. Avenge yourself. Like, resurrect your own energy, become a better you. If you look back at the Taurus energy or the Taurus reading I just did, it spoke on the same energy. Like, become a better you and stop trying to focus. I'm not saying don't focus on revenge, because I don't know what you're focused on. So let me stop right there. The vengeance, overcoming slights, a choice. So instead of, it's the opposite of getting revenge. Like, avenge yourself, stand up for yourself, and become a better you. All of these things, and I feel like this is it. What it's telling you to just get better at all of these things. Avenge yourself, avenge your energy, save your soul by correcting these things. The patron, become a better patronizer of other people's businesses and support other people more, or of their venues or whatever is going on, because we all live in different realities. We all live in different worlds. We all patronize things differently. So maybe if your friends have some type of business, maybe you don't support your friends' businesses enough. So maybe you should start supporting your friends' businesses more, putting more into their businesses, or putting more energy into people's things. The patron, mentorship, and finances. So yeah, you avenge yourself with these things. The merchant as well. The patron, like I said, learn how to patronize people more. Not patronize, but like serve people more. Or I guess I get it. When people like, don't patronize me. And it's more so on the energy of like, it's like saying, don't make me feel good, because that's what you're supposed to do. But even when people say that, like, everybody wants to feel good. So it doesn't matter. It's like, it's no problem with someone patronizing you, because, but like, oh, that's just like when someone says, when someone gives you a compliment and you tell them, like, you brush off the compliment because you don't want to hear it. But you brush off the compliment because you don't want to hear it. So, the merchant, self-worth, and trade. So yeah, that's like when someone tells you something good or give you a compliment about yourself, and it's like you have to brush it off, because it's like, oh, I don't want nobody to say nothing. Like, you don't believe good things about yourself. So it's hard for someone to tell you good things, because you feel like they're like patronizing you. You feel like they're just giving you acts of service or acts of whatever, instead of trusting, like, that it's really, or not even trusting, instead of just going with it and being like, okay, cool. Like, you giving me this, I'll take that. You give me this, I'll take that. Give me that. Give me that. Bitch. Give me that. Bitch. Give me that. Bitch. Give me that. Bitch. Give me that. But yeah. All right, so the merchant, self-worth, and trade. So I feel like it's saying more so on the energy of, you're going to learn how to become a better merchant, or you need to learn how to become a better merchant, as well as a patron. So a merchant is, it says self-worth and trade. So let me look at that and read that. become a better mentor, blah, blah, blah. Learn how to work with people better. Um, if you connect with other energies, learn how to connect with people better and, try to focus on figuring out what your partner needs. Even so, this could be about a relationship as well. Try to figure out what your partner needs. Okay. The merchant, self-worth, and trade. So this is saying avenge your energy and this merchant energy as well. And I don't want to say figure out your self-worth. Ugh. I don't want to say figure out your self-worth, but learn how to learn how to carry your self-worth with you. That's a better way to say it. Learn how to carry your self-worth with you. Yeah. So maybe you feel like your worth got lowered. 16, 16. Okay. Maybe you feel like something or someone lowered your worth. And it's like you're trying to trade energies or figure out how to, like you're trying to do anything to figure out how to gain it back or to pick up your worth, you know. Maybe after you, I don't know. But yeah, so like I said, you're in the energy where you're trying to pick yourself back up and remember how to figure out your worth. Okay, the merchant, self-worth, and trade. So, the alchemist, balance, invention, and destruction. Ow, my eyeball. Balance, invention, and destruction. Merchant, self-worth, and trade. The alchemist. Mm, so with your vengeance, or you avenging yourself, oh, my battery finna die. You're getting your self-worth back. Let me hurry up. You're getting your self-worth back. Or you're trying to pick up your self-worth wherever you may have lost it. And you're trying to learn how to balance out your self-worth because you losing it. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, baby girl, like how you move, y'all. Anyways, next, the alchemist. Balance, invention, and destruction. You need to learn how to alchemize better. Maybe you mix the wrong shit, and that's why you lower your self-worth. The miser, it has you maybe in an era where you are drinking a lot or doing too many like drugs or whatever. You're picking up misers because you feel lower. You feel like your value has been lowered. So it's making you want to drink more. It's making you want to smoke more or do whatever. Yeah, or whatever that you choose to do to kind of get over things. Coping mechanisms, whatever you use to do. I mean, whatever you do to cope is making you do more of those things because you feel like your worth has been lowered. All right, so that's the story. That's the big story right there. You feel like you are trying to pick up your worth, and it's like you're trading energies and trading things to be able to pick this worth back up. And yeah, it's like you need to avenge yourself, not get revenge against anyone, but avenge your own energy and prove to God that you are worthy of the things that you claim that you desire, or the things that you claim that you have, or the things that you claim that you are supposed to get. Show God why you are supposed to have these things